When I start thinking about games, I tend to think about the mindless fun aspects of things. It's a perfect activity to do after your 12-hour shift from work, where you can just sit down, relax, and just play. But what if we were to flip the script and play a game where you have to turn your gears and actually start thinking about what you do before you get shit on again? And again, and again. Why do I keep dying? Welcome to Portal. Now, don't get me wrong. Portal was not my first puzzle game. I've dealt with some puzzle games before, but the experience I've encountered in that game were something. But I'm here now, and I'm fine. Totally fine. So sit down, relax, and watch me be fine as I tell you my first time playing Portal. Oh man. What the? Where am I? Hey! Let me out! Let me out! So I wake up inside what I can only describe as a fancy fish tank. White walls, blinding lights, the room felt empty, with nothing but a bed and a toilet right next to it. Jesus, I can't imagine what sleeping like this smells like. And a possessed radio, for some reason. Okay, can I pick up? Oh my god, Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me, what the? Before I could come to terms with the radio situation, a voice comes over the intercom. Calm, pleasant, slightly robotic. Her name is GLaDOS. She informs me that I am a test subject at Aperture Science. She told me that after we finish the test, we were promised to have a cake as a reward for our efforts. I have no choice but to agree. Because seriously, what the fuck am I gonna do with this dinky cell? Was it suspicious? Sure, but was I going to say no while being locked in a glass box? Absolutely not. You offer me cake and I'll do some puzzles. That's just how it works. And thus the test begins. The test started with the basics, hopping on portals, placing block buttons, hopping on elevators to go to the next puzzles. It was relatively easy at first. When the lab first realized that I'm not a complete brain-dead test experiment, they finally opted to giving me my very own portal gun. Half of one. Anyway. See, the portal gun shoots two portals, an orange one and a blue one. And what they gave me could only shoot one. So it wasn't really a portal gun, it was more of a pour gun. The following puzzles were teaching me the small basics of the pour gun, and I gotta say, it is more free for me to just plop out portals anywhere as I pass through experiments easily. And I'm sure by that time, GLaDOS finally realized that, hey, maybe this chief fella isn't an idiot after all. And they finally gave me the full access to the real portal gun. It was truly a momentous occasion for me. Finally, I'm wearing my big boy pants as I can go through all the puzzles my own way. The test felt like a breeze, some a bit more time consuming than the others. This is the right now. Go here. Yeah. I think this is just I need to stop doing that shit. But regardless, it was relatively easy. As I progressed towards the puzzle slowly and surely, I was starting to get used to whatever the portal gun can offer me. Spherical lasers, trajectory momentum, going over greasy waters, everything. As I get to level 16, I was expecting a new puzzle, a new challenge for me to solve. She added turrets for this puzzle. Excuse me? Oh shit, that fuckers are lethal. I tried my best to avoid them. I did. I'm a friendly drone. But even after all those turrets firing me in my direction, I did manage to get the hang of the test and went through these spots with ease. I just mostly get behind them and topple over them, which is not really that hard. It seems like anything the lab has put me through, I always manage to min my way out of it. And I'm not gonna lie to you that the reward is gonna be very easy. I'm gonna get to the end and nothing in this lab is gonna stop me from... What is this? What? The cake is alive. Dude, I need to get out of here. I left that room feeling irked. Something is starting to not feel right. The next few puzzles started to feel kind of off. The same puzzles, the same obstacles, but everything just seems weird the more I started looking at it. Soon after, I thought that the little things was just a tiny hiccup, a little mishap that someone probably went insane with. I can get it. Isolation can be a bitch, but I started to see it more and more. Multiple moments where hidden rooms just appear, writing on the walls, writing that feels way too encrypted and way too specific. The cake is alive? The cake? The same cake that GLaDOS will be rewarding us? Are they trying to tell me something? Multiple pictures of the companion cube with various pictures of it on top of human bodies, almost treating them like people. But that's not right. GLaDOS told me that these things are disposable, something to ignore, even go as far as to even throw one at the incinerator. Over time, the puzzles have gotten more and more lethal. The more I start looking at the test, the more I start to think that maybe this test is out to kill me. Turrets aiming at me, spherical lasers that can be deadly. The more I doubt it, the more I start to resent these puzzles. What exactly is this test for? As I'm nearing the end of the test, I told myself that I could possibly find a way to escape the lab. I got a portal gun. I basically have the tools to escape. I just have to keep playing along. But sadly, they expected me to turn away before I even made a move. Okay, thank God. Okay.
Congratulations, the test is now over.
What the
Aperture Technologies remain safely operational.
Excuse me?
4,000 degrees Kelvin. Rest assured that there is absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to computer incandescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye.
How do I get out of here? Everything was a trap setting me up to my death. With me slowly being moved to this fire pit, I had to figure out a way to get out. There is no way in hell am I going to die in this laboratory, and I'm sure as hell not gonna die from GLaDOS. I managed to think quickly and made a portal out of the platform and took a leap of faith. And luckily, I got out. The voice of GLaDOS not expecting me to escape, the hesitation in her voice as she plays along. I can't afford to risk it. I need to book it right now. I don't know what I'm expecting. When I was running away from GLaDOS, I thought the staff might get to me and lock me back in that glass room. Or worse. I couldn't afford to waste my time thinking about all of this while I'm being hunted down. I want to be clear that I do not have a plan. I had a portal gun, the general understanding that GLaDOS wants me dead, and a direction, which was away. That was the whole strategy. I duck into ventilation shafts, maintenance corridors, the back alleyways, the back hallways of the facility that weren't part of any test. Everything back here was old. Rusted pipes, flickering lights, the kind of infrastructure that makes you think, has anyone been here at all? Dude, this game is freaking me out now. I'm actually getting freaky. that's not the right word. I'm actually getting freaked out. I managed to find my way to get inside the office of the buildings, but no one was there. Chairs placed around the offices as if people were observing me before. But now, no one. I don't know where I'm going anymore. But I'm sure as hell not trying to be seen by staff or GLaDOS. If I can finally find any form of exit, I will be happy with. I apparently went into the worst case scenario and nearly went to GLaDOS' room instead. I am royally f***ed. With GLaDOS knowing my exact position, she had all the means to eliminate me. And I thought I finally had the chance to escape. But nonetheless, I was unable to do that until she, dropped her balls. I guess with everything in the lab starting to feel rusty and old, I think GLaDOS' parts are also deteriorating. I didn't know what that thing is. Both of us don't know what this thing is. But I told myself I want to get rid of it. The less of her, the better. But where can I possibly find something that can destroy a huge equipment? There's an incinerator in her room. Cause why not, you know? As I threw her apart one by one, she told me that if I were to keep doing that, she will threaten to kill me. Yeah, right. What are you gonna do, old hag? Fart on me?
Initiating neurotoxic emitters.
You gotta be kidding me. I kept going. Every piece that cracked loose from a facility that had been held together by nothing but stubbornness and bad maintenance into the incinerator. And once her last piece went in, the generator imploded. And I was launched by the explosion through the ceiling, through the roof, and onto the open air, landing in the dirt outside of the Aperture Science, like a test result that passed for completely the wrong reason. Outside. Actual outside. The grass, the sky, the sun, which I had not seen in what felt like a very long time. I went in for the cake, and I survived a death facility. Solved 19 increasingly lethal physics puzzles, got gassed, got shot at by turrets, and I accidentally found the murder room and defeated an AI by throwing her own components into the fire she put in her own room. No cake, not even a little bit of cake, but I won. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know if I would do it any different. Okay, I would do several things differently, but the ending was correct. So, that was Portal. At the start of the video, I said I wasn't a puzzle person, and after I finally played this game, I then realized that I'm still not a puzzle person. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and comment on it. And hey, if you want to see more of these, I hope y'all can subscribe. Turn on the notification if you want. I did forget about that from the last video. It does help out a lot, and who knows, maybe I'll probably make another video about Portal 2. But anyways, I will be heading off. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.